If you've watched my channel for any length of time, you know that at the end of the videos, I'll say, learn something new every day. And I mean that. You need to learn something new every day. You need to keep your brain fresh, and you need to get into the habit of solving problems and learning things. And with the holidays right around the corner, one of the things I like to do, one of my traditions is I'll go on to Steam or some other site and download a couple cheap games so that I can play them over the holiday. And one of my favorite games is a puzzle game. In fact, there's two of them, Portal and Portal 2. And what makes me point out these very old games is there are some new mods for them that add a whole new dimension. So this is going to be a quick video where I introduce you to these two first-person shooter games that don't contain violence and allow you to solve puzzles. It's a lot of fun. Portal was released in 2007 by Valve. It's a first-person puzzle game where you use different objects in the room as well as a portal gun to solve the puzzles to get out of that test chamber.
Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This aperture science material emancipation grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the aperture science weighted storage cube.
The computer generating that voice becomes a main character as you work through the puzzles. I'll show you the first few minutes of Portal before we take a look at Portal 2. That way you can kind of get a feel for the game.
Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt aperture science heavy duty super colliding super button.
So in this case, the portals are on timers, and you need to time it right to get the cube, wait for it to reopen, and put it in the correct place so you can escape the room.
Perfect. Please move quickly to the chamber lock, as the effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this test.
So you work your way through these initial test rooms, which get you used to how you move the character, how you pick up blocks, and how you use the portal gun, which we'll see in a few moments. As you would expect, the puzzles get more and more complicated as you progress through the test rooms.
You're doing very well. Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the aperture science material emancipation grid, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth.
As you can tell, there's a lot of comedy in the game.
Very good. You are now in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device. With it, you can create your own portals. These intradimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not. Do not touch the operational end of the device. Do not look directly at the operational end of the device. Do not submerge the device in liquid, even partially. Most importantly, under no circumstances should move.
So you get the idea. Once you have the portal gun, Then you go into other test chambers and start solving problems. Let's take a look at Portal 2, which is the newer version. Now you'll notice right away that we're in the same place, but something is very different.
Cube and button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency. If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim. You have just passed through an Aperture Science material emancipation drill, which vaporizes most Aperture Science equipment that touches it.
So in 2011, Valve released the sequel, Portal 2, with more comedy and more puzzles.
If you feel liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the material emancipation grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
So some of the puzzles are the same in the beginning, but that's just to get you familiar with the controls, because it could have been quite some time since you played the original Portal. So what makes these games so much fun? And it really has to do with the blend of gameplay, the story, and the humor is fantastic. I mean, the game respects your intelligence and allows you to try and solve problems in very different and unique ways.
Good. Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
Okay, I don't want to give too much of the game away. Let's go take a look at Steam, and I'll show you what you should get if you want to play. Okay, so I've shown you Portal and Portal 2. Great first-person shooters, if you will, without any violence. Really fun puzzles to solve. I think it'll challenge you. Keep that brain flowing. Keep the juices moving. If we look on Steam, which I don't get a cut of this or anything, I don't. They're not a sponsor. I'm only doing this because I think it's fun. These are great games. $1.99 Portal, $1.99 Portal 2, and you can even get them bundled. Instead of $4, you can get them for $3. If you're only going to get one, get Portal 2, because the reason I even made this video was because these mods have come out, and they've been out for a while. Like Portal Revolution has been out for about a year now, and Portal Reloaded came out even much earlier, a couple of years ago. But both of these are pretty cool. They're a lot of fun. Portal Reloaded I've played more of, and it actually has to do with time portals. So you're trying to solve these problems, but then you throw time into it also. It's a real challenge. So anyway, if you have time during your Christmas vacation, holiday from school, whatever it might be, these are a lot of fun to play. They're super cheap to purchase, and I think you're going to get a lot of enjoyment from them. Anyway, like I always say, learn something new every day. Take care, guys. Bye.